Hi everyone, my name is Pam. I am Lisa's sister. Most of you will know her as Original Puppy's Girl. I just want to talk about a couple of things for a minute. I hope you have some time. I went last September to visit Lisa in California, and I've been with them ever since. I'm going home soon, but I've been with them ever since. I was on my way home to New York when Lisa told me that her and John had been called by God to come to Liberty, Missouri and be a part of the ministry here for the Church of Liberty. And we talked about it, and we decided that it would be nice if I could come with them to check out where she's going to live. And for me, actually, I wanted to meet the people from this place that I had seen on so many videos. I've been here for almost 3 weeks, and the Lord has done amazing work. I've been in bondage to many things for 30 years or more, and I've been crying out to God ever since He introduced Himself to me when I was 14, and I was going through so much, and I was crying out, and it just kept, it was like it was bouncing off the top of a casket, and I couldn't get through. And I'd cry out, and then I'd go back and do the things that I was used to doing, and continuing to hurt the Lord. And I couldn't get through, and God couldn't get through either, apparently. Well, 4 days ago, after 2.5 weeks here, sharing with the brothers and sisters and everything, after 2.5 weeks of intense seeking, just crying out, the Lord came and He freed me. One day I walked over to the house and sat down, and I could feel Him just fall right through me into the center. And I've been crying out for that for years, that the Lord would come and live inside me and free me from what I was in bonds to. And I came over from the other ministry house and sat down, and all of a sudden He just fell on me and moved right inside. And I just looked up and I said, "Oh my God, I'm free!" And I was truly free. Whatever it was, it was gone. I could hear Him. I felt Him inside me. I was totally free. I couldn't believe it. It was just amazing. The Lord has, totally freed me. They've been giving me words of encouragement, the people here. The wonderful people here that have dedicated their lives to serving our Father. I've never seen anything like it. God took me out of church about 15 years ago, and I've been searching ever since for real people of God. I thank the Lord today that He allowed me to come here I got more than I ever dreamed or expected. I'm free. God is really moving here. God can move anywhere, we all know that. But sometimes oppression and bondage can be so strong where you are that sometimes God needs to move us out for a while. Send us to people who love Him, who will minister to each other and pour into them the things that God has given them. And that's what these people did for me. They just poured into me every day. I encourage all of you, especially those of you who have been crying out for years for God to free them. I am here to encourage you and to tell you that He can and is willing and will, when you come to the end of yourself and give yourself to Him, even if you're scared to death. I told the Lord I was scared to death to get close to Him. I was afraid He was going to hurt me. Little by little by little, He kept calling softly. And people would pray, and people would love me, and little by little, I opened my heart, even though I was terrified. I told the Lord I was terrified. And very gently, He would take that little piece that I offered, even though I was scared. And every day, He did that with a little piece, another piece, and another piece. And I just kept, I refused to be moved. I wanted to know God. I wanted to hear God. And it was nothing that I did, and it was nothing that I can point to a specific person. Because, as I said, when I came in the house, I was all by myself, and bam, the Lord just fell on me, moved in me, and I was free. So, don't give up. Don't give up. All He needs to see is that you truly want to be free and be what He wants you to be. And He'll move mountains. Mountains of bondage. Mountains of pain. Mountains. He'll move them. He'll throw them into the sea. And He'll reach down and He'll pick you up. And He'll put you in His arms. And then you can say, I'm free. I'm really free. I do want to thank the people here who have given up their lives to minister to those in need. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm going home on Saturday. And I finally know deep in my heart that no matter where I am and no matter what I am going through, truly God does love me, and He will never leave me. I just want to let you guys know that. So if you're out there hurting, take hope. God never goes back on His promises. He will come through. Love you all. Bye.